Okay guys, welcome back to Modern Menace. This is the fourth lesson on HTML. Today I'm going to teach you how to insert CSS into an HTML document. I'm not really teaching CSS itself, but let's say HTML CSS. Okay, so for this you need to learn another type of tag, and it's called it's a double tag, and the keyword there is style. Okay, so yes, let me just put something here. HTML CSS. Okay. HTML, right? HTML documents. Then another sentence, another paragraph. Sorry. CSS deviation for cascading style sheets. Sorry for the time, I really should have typed this down and copied it. Okay, so now to use HTML CSS, as I said, the first thing you need to do is put this tag, the style tag, in the heading, in between the heading tag. It should be in the heading block and not the body block, like the HTML editing and formatting. So the difference between the HTML editing and formatting and the CSS and the HTML CSS is that if you use the HTML editing and formatting, if you use that method, it's like you're editing only one piece of text between tags. You're editing only one line. For example, if I use it here, the style is equal to this. If I use it in a paragraph, I'm editing only this block of text. But if I use it here, so for example, if I use it for the heading 1, I'll edit every single heading 1 that shows up in the document. But if I use it for the paragraph, every single paragraph will have that form, will take that form. Okay, so in this you are also, let's say, you use keywords while doing this. So it's like this. Okay, let's say I want to edit the body, the background of the body. That's what you do. First you type the keyword body, no tag, space, then type the body, no tag, space. You can decide not to put space there, but you type the body, that's the keyword body. Then use this curly brackets, and in the curly brackets, let's see, I'm working on background color, so we type background. You really have to get these keywords in mind. Background color, sorry, background hyphen color. Let's say want to make it light blue. Okay, so I've saved it. Yeah, one. So this is what I have now. If I had done it here, it would have had the same effect, but let me erase color. That's for the font. This will change the color of every single text in the document. So I'll make this blue, should go with yellow, save, refresh. Every single text in the document is yellow, but I'm going to take this out. If we had done it over here, that's style is equal to this color, yellow. So if we had done it like this first paragraph, let's learn how to use CSS in an HTML document, would have the color yellow. And I'm sure if you want, let's say, all headings to have the same color, you don't want to go through the pain of typing it in every single tag or line or paragraph or heading. So this is an easy way to do that. Now let me increase the font size of every paragraph in this document. So let's see, we're going to use the keyword here that's working on paragraph. So the keyword is P. Do not write paragraph. I'm going to use the keyword here that's P space curly brackets. Okay, so now if you want to, this good advice I'm giving to you, if you know you're going to edit a lot of things in one with one keyword, then use this. Makes it easier to understand. So for example, I said I will work on the font type, that's fonts family, that's the keyword we use. So fonts hyphen family. Then let's see, I'll use Verdana. Okay, do not forget to use this semicolon. So I've saved, Control and plus S. Now it should change the font family of every single text here. So refresh. As you can see, it has changed. The text of the paragraph has changed. Now I want to change the size. Let's say it's a bit too small or it's too big, taking up space. To do that, we use the keyword font size. So font hyphen size. Okay, and remember this, on default the font size used is 100%. so if you want to make it bigger, your font size has to be above 100%. If you want to make it smaller, it should be below 100%. So let's say you want to make it smaller. I'll make this 70%. I think 50 will be too much of a decrease. 70%, semicolon, saved. Now pay attention to the size of this. The L is almost, it has almost the same length as the cursor there, so sorry about that. So refresh. Now as you can see, it has been decreased massively. Now I'm increasing it back to 100%. Let's see, refresh. That's gone back to its normal size. So if you want to increase it to, let's say, 300%, I've saved, refresh. Yeah, damn, that's big. It's even bigger than the heading one. So I think I'll leave it at 100%. It's always at 100%, so you only write it if you want to increase the size of the text. Now to change the color, as I showed you in the body, here you just type color. Sorry for that, color. Okay, then I think I'll use the RGB value, so RGB. Then here we have what color will work well. Okay, 255, no, 199, sorry, make it, sorry, 200, 0, 0. So this should give me a dark red color. Yep, dark red color. Yep. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is. Yes, this is the HTML CSS tutorial. Now, yeah, oh yes, how could I forget this? Now, I'm sure I explained to you that every single text you type in HTML has this kind of padding or border around it. Let's try and work with that. I'll use the body. No, sorry, we create a new one. So H1, working on the heading. Okay, now let's see. Change the. Now I want to show you something. There's a difference between the color and the background color of a document. The color is like the color of the text, and the background color is the color of the let's say the wallpaper, the color shown behind the text. So here you can see blue as is highlighted. Over here it's currently transparent or has the same color as the document itself. First, let's try changing that background color. So the keyword here is background hyphen color colon, change it to yellow. I think yellow goes a bit okay with black. I've saved, refreshed. Okay, and changes, you can see it here, yellow. So now let's try working on the border. We're going to increase the now let's increase the size of this border or padding around this heading 1. To do that, the keyword here is this, a new keyword, padding, and let me increase it by, let's say, make it 20 pixels. Sorry, what have I done? Okay, and okay, 20 pixels. This should be pretty big, and we use the keyword px to represent pixels. So increase by 20 pixels, refreshed, and as you can see, pretty big. If you make it 1, let's see, yep, out of 0 pixels. I'm just trying something, try things as I go along. Yeah, so it's like a default. Let me remove this block of text and see whether the size increases. So I'll find the default size of that. Yeah, so at default the padding is set at 0 pixels, and you can increase it per your preference. I've made it 10 pixels. Yeah, now let's work on the border. Now the difference between the border and the padding is the padding is this color you can see here, the area around the text or that line of text, while the border is like, you see where the tip of the mouse pointer is right here, is it's like the edge of the document, the vertex line. Damn, I really need to learn. It's like this, and where the yellow ends touching the blue, that is the border. So let me try increasing the border. Now keyword border, keyword here is border. Now let's increase it to 2 pixels. Yeah, showing me something before. Now if you refresh, you can see that there is no difference. Well, the thing is, the border is actually there, but it has the same color as the padding, so you do not realize it, you do not notice it. So if you want the border to be shown clearly, this is what you need to do. You need to give a color. So after the size of the border, here 1 pixel, sorry, here 2 pixels, then you type the color. So let's go solid, hold on, make it black. Now it will not change because HTML doesn't really recognize the black over here. You have to put solid in front of the color, so we have solid black. Refresh and you can see the border clearly over there. Let me try using RGB colors. RGB 200 0 0. Now it will not work because the only way you can give a border a different color is by using the keyword solid and the color you want to use. So in this case, let me try changing it to red. Save and refresh. As you can see, it has been changed, but I prefer black. So okay, sorry, I'm sorry for that. Yeah, I prefer black. So yeah, we're making our page look nicer and nicer. I think that's pretty much all there is to this. So now a summary of this lesson. Here we learned how to use CSS in HTML. For this you need this tag in the heading tag. You need the tag style, opening and closing style. Never forget the closing style. And then you put the keyword of what you are trying to edit. So in this case, there's body, there is heading 1, and there's the P for paragraph. So you put that there, then you use the curly brackets, no other, the property, the syntax and its property, then you end it. So don't forget to put the colon in between the syntax and its property. So for here, the syntax is background color. This changes the color of the document, the whole background. But if you use the syntax color alone, it's going to change the color of every single text in the document. For example, in this paragraph block, I just used color, use the RGB value, change the color of every single paragraph here to a dark shade of red. For font size, here we go. Remember that it is always 100%. So to increase it, it has to be above 100%. To decrease it, it should be below 100%. That's to decrease the font size. To change the font type, as used in Word, here we use the keyword font family. Then this, never ever get the spelling of the font family wrong. That's this, the property. So in this case, I changed it to Verdana. Yes, and remember this, always after any change you make, that's after this line of text, you put a semicolon before you come to the next line. Okay, then we learned about the padding, which is the area around the text. That is as seen here. This yellow area is the padding of the document or of the heading 1. Then we learned the border attributes. We learned about the border keyword, and that is the area at the end of the padding. That's here. You can increase it by by your preference, how big you want it to be, how small you want it to be. You don't have to increase it. Yes, I think that's pretty much all. Okay, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also do not forget to hit the notification bell to get notified anytime I post a new video. I myself don't really have a schedule or a specific time I post a video. Whenever I'm free, I just create a video and post. Thank you for watching. Skyboy out.